So we don't want to set the bar low, so low that we don't grow, we don't get stronger, we don't continue to try to set new goals. And by setting those goals, we get stronger, we develop as a person, mentally, physically, and spiritually. All right, we're good to go. You can see I'm solo today. My partners in crime, Jaleesa and Tom, are busy helping people get healthier and fitter. So I decided to hop on here solo and chat about some mindset tips, or a mindset tip that I actually have found helpful. And there's some studies around, or they've implemented this in some people's habits and routines and around exercise, and they found a lot of success around it. So what it is basically setting the bar low. Now, there's kind of two different ways you can look at this. So we don't want to set the bar low, so low that we don't grow, we don't get stronger, we don't continue to try to set new goals. And by setting those goals, we get stronger, we develop as a person, mentally, physically, and spiritually. But there's another aspect to it where if you set the bar too high, meaning you try to do too much at once, or you set too much unrealistic expectations on yourself too quickly, too soon, it can become overwhelming. And if you don't have a really, really strong why to why you're doing it, a purpose behind it, you can not see it through. And then you've tried another program, you tried another exercise program, nutrition program, whatever it might be, and it didn't work for you. So basically, I can't remember the study. I should have wrote this down. I'll try to find it after. But they took two groups of people. One group, they started with something as simple as a 5-minute walk. And then incrementally, as they went along, they added some more time to that. And then they slowly progressed until they're running 5 kilometers a week, 5 kilometers multiple times in a week. And they achieved some pretty significant fitness results, and they maintained it, and it became part of who they were. So they set the bar low. Now, another group set the bar really high. They started out by running multiple 5Ks a week with little to no buildup or of capacity in this way of training. So then what happened to them is they got some results really, really quick, but then they started to experience some overuse injuries. They start to experience some mental fatigue, and it just all became too daunting. So that's an example of setting the bar way too high because you haven't had time to mentally and physically adapt to this stressor you're putting on your body. So, and you might have heard us talk about this quite a bit now, is the importance of starting small, because you're better off starting small today than trying to start big 1 month from now. Because if you just look at it and think, okay, how many fitness deposits will I have had in that time period a month from now? So if I wait 30 days from now to start my fitness or exercise or nutrition routine compared to starting today, how many deposits in my fitness routine or nutrition routine would I have had 30 days from now? Even if you just say, hey, you had one deposit, one exercise, you did one exercise, you ate one meal better, you drank water instead of drinking pop once a day. If you did one good habit every single day for 30 days, you're going to have accumulated 30 habits. And whether that helps you see some results, I don't know if that would be enough or not. It might. But what happened is, or what would happen if you did that, you become the person who now has this habit in their life. Compared to if you wait 30 days from now and you say, I'm going to implement 10 really good habits in my day. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's going to be a lot harder to maintain, right? You're going to get overwhelmed. Life is going to happen. So you want to start to add habits, small habits today, and stay consistent with them. And then they can build and build and build momentum. Because as you add these good habits one at a time, it pushes these other habits out. So, as an example, you could add a habit of reading 5 minutes a day. Well, now if you look at your day in a 24-hour period, you've now taken 5 minutes away from your ability to binge watch Netflix or to stay on social media too long, or any of these other things. So by adding a small good habit, you're actually taking away your ability to invest in a poor habit. So that's the way I like to think about it. And as you get more confident and you start to build momentum with that habit, momentum being consistency. So if you read 5 minutes a day, every single day for 7 days, you're going to build consistency with that. It's going to become this automatic response. Whereas if you try to add 10 habits every single day, 7 days a week, it's going to be really hard to maintain all of them. And then you're going to kind of hit this lull and you're going to lack momentum, or you're going to miss momentum because you can't get these streaks. And that's why you'll see a lot of games on people's phones, or even educational games. They have streaks, they have these badges because it's gamifying your experience. So if you can even gamify your experience of fitness and nutrition, wherever it might be, and check mark how many days in a row do you get this habit, that builds momentum and starts to become fun. So hopefully this has been beneficial. The premise of it was that try not to overthink it and don't set the bar so high that you're not able to see it through. Because a program that is overcomplicated, or something, a routine that's overcomplicated and starts to overwhelm you, you're not going to be able to adhere to. The people that see the results that I've seen have success in our coaching programs are the ones that have the patience to do the small things every single day. And that builds momentum. And then they start to see the success and the results. But they're not only able to see the success and the results in their health and fitness, they can then maintain them. There's a reason so many people try so many different programs, is because they see results, but it was not maintainable or sustainable for their lifestyle, or their lifestyle hadn't had time to shift in order to accommodate those new habits. Thanks for joining.